As you near the end of your language requirement here at St. Edward's University, the faculty of the Department of Languages, Literatures, and Cultures would like to congratulate you on being bilingual. Now you might be thinking, bilingual? I'm not bilingual, I can hardly conjugate verbs and I didn't do so hot on my last test. And that's not important. But what is important is that, like over half the people on this planet, you can now communicate in more than one language. And that's an important first step, and it's something to be very proud of. Many of you might be considering continuing your language studies, but you're unsure as to how they might benefit you or how they might fit into your busy academic schedule. And if that's the case, then this video is for you. By studying languages, you can enhance your job prospects, meaning the potential for a higher salary. You can broaden your horizons by being able to communicate with and also understand more people across the globe. Some say that you can even enhance your cognitive abilities. The good news is that studying languages complements just about any degree program offered here at St. Edward's, and it's easily within reach.
Did you know that being bilingual and having international job experience can make you more competitive in the international market? The Department of Labor predicts that translators and interpreters are going to be one of the 15 fastest growing jobs in the nation. According to a recent article in Forbes, roughly 25,000 jobs are expected to open up for interpreters and translators in the next decade. That's a 42% increase in the field, and it doesn't even include the military and other public sectors that are also recruiting heavily. But being bilingual isn't just important for multinational companies. It's becoming more and more essential, even right here in Austin.
So I currently work for a company that is local to Austin. And although we're local to Austin, we do support customers that are international. And so when we're going through our hiring, we look for different qualities, and one of those qualities is bilingual. Currently, we have 2 representatives that support Latin America customers, and they are bilingual. They speak both English and Spanish, and we see that with that role, they're very successful if they have that quality.
I can remember a specific experience when I had just graduated from St. Ed's from my undergrad. There was an opportunity to apply, basically go into banking for my first career. And it's an extremely competitive process. One of the things that really helped me out was being able to check that extra box. And for a lot of individuals, I don't think they understand is every little bit helps when you're going through that process of applying for your first job after work. And for me, it was the ability to say that I appeal to a broader market than just English-speaking individuals. What really helped out as well was the ability to quote stats. I went in, and you can generally find these stats online at no cost to you, and go in and find out in a specific market, how many individuals speak this particular language, and you can use that as an asset to really sell yourself above and beyond what every other candidate is bringing to the table.
First and foremost, the state school population has been predominantly Hispanic for some time now, and it's growing by leaps and bounds. And the big proportion of the population that's growing that's changing is English language learners. And so that makes huge demands in the field for bilingual educators. And basically, we have not had enough bilingual educators ever. And there are thousands of vacancies every year. So, I mean, it's a guaranteed ticket. Having access to Spanish is a huge benefit, period, or any language, period, but particularly in Texas, in the Southwest, I think that's a big deal, and having more than awareness, or at least being able to navigate some in the language and get by, I think is good for any field, and particularly as global as we're becoming in our society.
Another advantage of being able to speak a second language is that you can communicate with far more people worldwide. You can understand where they're coming from, and you get a better sense of their culture if you're able to actually understand what they're saying, and you can read their literature and really enjoy their culture firsthand. And believe it or not, whereas just 1.5% of the world's population speaks English, more than half of the world is bilingual. So the need for the ability to speak a second or third language is immense. While you're here at St. Edward's, you should really take advantage of the opportunities we have to go abroad because there's really no better place to learn a second language.
Well, for me, it actually changed my career path entirely. I had never been out of the United States before. I studied abroad. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. It really helped me discover the passion that I had for international education and for helping students have the same type of opportunity that I had had studying abroad. So you'll hear a lot of times students talk about opening new doors and giving them new ideas of what they want to do with their life, and that definitely happened for me.
I think the main value of an experience abroad is that it changes your worldview. It changes who you are. I don't think you can go to spend a month in another country or a semester or whatever and not have indelible marks on you in some way or another. What I witnessed this summer in Chile was the impact of staying with families for a month was remarkable on the students that we took. The intensity of that relationship was a wonder to see, and all of those students talk about what an incredible experience it is. So I think it broadens your horizons in so many ways and makes you aware of how others live in this world.
It's a totally different ball game when you're dealing with people that are in different countries and have different cultures and different ways of thinking of things, and being able to have experienced cultures abroad has really helped me currently in my position today as a manager.
Being bilingual not only makes you more competitive in an increasingly globalized economy, it might actually make you smarter. Research suggests that bilinguals perform better on intelligence tests, exhibit greater mental flexibility, a greater capacity for abstract thinking, and even delayed onset for certain degenerative cognitive conditions, such as Alzheimer's disease. So do your brain a favor and keep speaking another language.